Hello, Ederson Oliveira here. This is the DNN tip of the week, and today we'll be talking about premium modules in DNN. Modules that are available and unavailable on DNN. Why would you want a module to install a module on your DNN site if it will not be available to be added to pages? Why would you need that? This is what we'll be covering on this tip of the week. I hope you like it. But before I talk to you about the DNN tip of the week, let me ask you a question. Have you done any DNN upgrades? Were they complicated? Did they fail? Well, let me tell you this. I put together about a month ago a presentation for our user group called tadug.org. Website is below. And I went through the step-by-step approach that we use at DeskPol to upgrade our clients' websites. So if you want to have a look at that and follow a systematic approach on how to upgrade DNN, you should definitely check out that presentation on the link below. Okay, so in our scenario today, we want to hide modules, certain modules, and not allow not even admin users to be able to deploy them to pages. And there are many potential reasons why you may want to hide modules even from content editors, because maybe some of those modules will break the layout of the page. Maybe you have already, as an administrator user, as a super user, you have already set up the site in a certain way that if other admin users or other content editors, if they try to deploy some modules to different pages, they may break the page layout. Or even there might be a module that interacts with the database and allows the users to generate reports, and you may not want to allow that for other admin level users. So you may have your reasons that you want to hide certain modules from being deployed on the website, even if the user is a super user or an admin user. That's where premium modules and unavailable modules come in place. Just wanted to give a bit of a scenario first. So here we have a DNN 9.2 website. I'm logged in as super user already, and I have another instance of this site where I'm logged in as an admin user. I'm just making the difference here. I'm just going to compare super user with admin user. So I'm going to go back there to super user. Here it is, super user. I'm going to the settings, extensions. And we're going to use a certain extension, a certain module as an example here. On this test site, I have a module called Easy DNN News, which is a news listing detail view. It's a third-party module. And I want to limit the deployment access that other users will have, other admin users will have on this module. So right now, if I go back to my view here as an admin user, if I click Edit and I click on Add Module, I will see the Easy DNN News module right here, and I'll be able to deploy that. That's what I want to avoid. I want to avoid other users from being able to deploy this particular module, even if they are host level or admin level. So let's go back there as super user, and from here I can edit this module. On the second tab, extension settings, I scroll down and we have the section called Premium Module Assignments. And we have this toggle which says, is premium module, yes or no, on and off. Now, I'm going to explain that in a second. However, what I want to focus first is on this area down here. You have unassigned sites and assigned sites. So by default, whenever you install a new module on DNN, that new module becomes automatically is premium module off, and it gets assigned to the websites that are running from that DNN instance. However, if you don't want a particular site in your DNN instance to have this module available to, you can click the site, and this is the name of my site. I just have one site. This is a single site DNN instance. I can click on this site, and if you have more, you're gonna see more here on this list. I can click on it, and I can click on the arrow, the left side arrow, so it moved the site from the assigned column to the unassigned column. If I save this, and now if I go back and try as the admin user, and I'm just gonna refresh this, I'm gonna try to add that module again, and as you can see, the Easy DNN News is no longer here. We see other DNN News here. Those are different modules. This is not the one that said just Easy DNN News. This is not the original module. Those are, as I said, other modules. So the module got hidden. It's no longer deployable on this site. Even if we try to do that as a super user, and I'll show you this, I'm super user now. If I try to deploy, that module is not here either. So it becomes hidden. However, if you are a super user, you can just go back there to extensions. You can just edit that, and you could potentially make the module available again, as you can see. But if you are admin, you don't have access to this interface, so you won't be able to do that. However, just one thing to keep in mind, you can use this functionality when you are developing a site, or if you just install the module. If you just installed, it becomes available. You can deploy the module to certain pages, the page that you want, and then you can come back here to this interface and unassign the module, so that no one else will be able to assign that anymore. However, the pages that you have already deployed that module before, prior to you unassign that, they will still be available, they will still be deployed throughout the pages on the website. So they won't get removed from the site. I just want to make that point clear. So this is the first part. I hope that the assigned and unassigned sites, this concept is clear to you now. Now let's go back here to the Premium module. If we set this to on the existing sites that you may have running on this DNN instance, nothing will change. However, if this is on and you save this, whenever, from this point on, whenever you create a new site on this DNN instance, this particular module will be automatically unassigned to the new site. As I said before, by default, if a module is set to Premium module off, if you create a new portal, it will get assigned automatically to the new portal. However, if you set the module as Premium module true, like it is right now, whenever you create a new portal, a new site, the module that is set as Premium will be automatically unassigned. You can do this to avoid certain modules to be automatically available for new DNN sites that you come to create. You may want to hide them by default. And again, you can always come back to here and you can assign it back. So I hope that this concept is clear to you. What is a Premium module and when to unassign and assign a module to different sites on your DNN instance. If you have questions, let me know. If this is confusing, let me know. Otherwise, thank you very much and bye for now. If you like this DNN tip of the week and don't want to miss out anyone, subscribe.